Hello and welcome back to the Technomancer. Right, we've got like 6 things to do around here. So, where do we start? We start by heading back to see Aurelia for 2 different jobs. Bom. Hello, Mr. Aurelia.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the one, the only, Technomancer.
Yes, thank you. Information about the young woman with amnesia? Or, no, turn a mission. Report on the clients.
I found your clients. Told them you had their merch. They'll come pick it up as soon as they can.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, take this. As a token of my appreciation. It is not much for all you've done for me, but it's something.
Gained 1,000 experience, and I'm assuming I gained something. Oh well, bought someone with amnesia.
That is great, great news.
Not for her, unfortunately. Turns out she was part of a female gang trying to come together as a rival to Anton Rogue's outfit. Fight barely lasted a round. Clearly didn't know Anton enough to have one of them kidnapped and tortured to send a message.
Charming.
So what happens to her now?
You're sending her back to her friends. One of the girls will probably come get her. What's the point of trying to hold her accountable for things she doesn't even remember? And she's already suffered enough.
You surprise me, officer. Open-minded, compassionate. A rare breed in your field of work. Sad to think she will just return to the streets. But what's to be done? Here, take this. For all your trouble. I hate to risk exploiting your kindness, but if I may.
What do you got this time?
Since our little misadventure the other day, I'm always looking over my shoulder, feeling that those mob types are breathing down my neck, fearing I'm less protected than I ought to be.
And you want me to do what about it?
In a sense, but understanding that no ordinary citizen of abundance would suffice, and that such a task for you would be an insult, I was thinking that perhaps a strong mutant might do the trick. Word goes around that one might be able to make such an acquisition from the mutant pen in the slums. If you might make the trip for me, I could compensate you for the price of both the mutant and your time.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. Again, thank you.
Find the strongest mutant in the corral. It's heading back down the bloody slums. Right. I'm going to do the mission to try and investigate this Andrew person first, I think. And then I probably ought to report back on my slight goof. Which I maintain was not my fault. I got myself into a position where I couldn't actually, you know, continue the mission even though I'd intended to. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Yes, thank you. I don't need to see the animation every time I open that bloody door.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
Information about Andrew.
Huh. One might as well inquire if my own name bears meaning for me. How could it not? For with that name is resurrected horrible memories of a horrible scar that cuts across the school's otherwise illustrious history.
In what way?
Scars that share a similar depth and origin as that which cuts across your face. Have you forgotten? He enrolled at the same time as you, found his roots in outsiders just like you. But his family were traders. From the beginning of his apprenticeship, we found ourselves at a loss. How much of his excess fluid should be drained? Needless to say, we misjudged. His potential to be the greatest among us was forever lost and turned against us in a torrent of chaos as students like yourself fell under the debris.
Then what happened to him?
He lost an arm in the accident and did not survive.
Alright then. Aha, level 9, lovely. So I can now get the passive skill, Magnetic Wave. Launches a magnetic wave that knocks back nearby enemies when the protective field is touched, which should be very, very handy. Ooh, adds life regeneration. I'm going to get that next turn, I think. And for God's sake, get a... increase the chance of success in dialogue charisma by 25%. Yes! Need that so very, very much. Alrighty. They obviously liked that cinematic that they did for the opening door, because they, keep using it. And don't get me wrong, it's a good, door opening cinematic, but there's only so many times I need to see it. I'm assuming you're sending me to talk to him. No? Yeah. Oh no, that's persuade the beggars to leave. Alrighty then. Let's go talk to the captain. Slow disruptor gun, which I don't want because I can't use it. Okay, she's gonna be pissed. Dude, there are less dramatic ways to open a door.
Lieutenant, how can I help?
You got any
The
work?
street is that the locusts are swarming the underworks. Patrol gonna get it under control before the shit hits the fan?
Unlikely. High Command's about as interested in the slums as they are the underworks. Why try to spit shine a turd? And what's it to you anyway? As it goes, little nuisances have a way of becoming big problems over time. Proliferation. And I'd be willing to pay to nip it in the bud now, before they start to hit our warehouses and personnel too.
Hey, a sensible
Well, you have
attitude.
more luck killing them in their nests than hunting them one by one. Or you could booby-trap the tunnels and catch the rats while they roam. Your call.
So I can go and do that. Excellent. Hey, boss. I buggered it up.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Report?
What do you have, Lieutenant?
Sorry to say the deserters ran off before we could intervene. We didn't find any.
Took out 2
Didn't I
groups.
tell you to make this the priority? But you just did what you wanted, and they took off while you took your time. Expected more of you, Lieutenant. And this is gonna cause a shitstorm for the Army. Good. Moving on. We have new missions. Bit of a welcome change from the big chases.
Okay.
We've got state officials arriving in Ophir today, and an ASC warning that an influx of Aurora spies in the city are planning trouble. For security, the officials will be picked up in rovers outside the city and brought to the hangars, rather than coming through the station.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
We've got brigades tracking the spies, but you're gonna have to usher them through the slums and make sure they get to our quarters safely. No excuses. No failures. We clear?
Yes,
Questions,
ma'am.
Lieutenant?
Okay, so that's a main mission. But it's not one that's on a timer this time, which is good. Which means I can actually snooze. Can't search that for some reason. Probably already searched it. Sleep until dawn. I'm impressed he can sleep while sat down. Obtain an XP bonus, lovely. So... anything worth upgrading on yieldy trousers? Get a level 2 physical damage reduction, but I need more metal and more leather. Alright then. Now, do we want to go beat up a beggar? No, I don't. I'm not an asshole. So let's go find the strongest mutant and continue our investigation into the area. Onward to the slums. I since had half my time going backwards and forwards to the bloody slums. Ah dear. And let's face it, it ain't the fault of the people who live there. They just live in a really crap situation. Still, at least she was only mildly irritated with me and then got over it immediately. Ah, video games. Anywho. Sorry, you know me, just thinking about stuff. I probably ought to make some more health potions and mana potions. And yes, I know that they're not called that in this game, but it's what they are. Okay, so... Okay, find the strongest mutant. So we want to be heading that way. There's another trader over there who we might... Actually, no, we've already talked to that guy, haven't we? And then I'll head to the hangar and sort that out. Or I might head down into the underworks to destroy the locust nest. So many side quests, so little time. Gentlemen. So I'm assuming the mutant pens are probably about as official as you get in the slums. That does not look like a good idea. I'll be honest, I was kind of half expecting him to rip that person in half or something unpleasant like that. Talk to Beg.
Hello. I have a proposal for you. A merchant is looking for a bodyguard, and you look strong. He said that he would feed you if you protected him.
Big strong, Big very strong, and Big always hungry.
If I understand, your name is Beg?
Yes, Big is his name. Him wants good food and can protect man, but Chief Man not let Beg leave.
I'll talk to him.
You mean the pen supervisor? Don't worry. I'll go talk to him.
About Beg the mutant. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, I'm going to whip up another couple of potions, I think. So I've got... Okay, I've got 5 health, so I'll probably have to get 2 more of those. Metal debris and serum. I've used up a lot of serum, actually, to be fair, but... It's not hideous. Good afternoon, Mr. Supervisor.
Hey there. You in charge of the mutant pen? Name's Technomancer, Ophir officer.
Hey, yeah. Pen's my responsibility. Sure. Dan Stewart, what can I do for you?
I'd like to buy the mutant who calls himself Beg.
Big Beg? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Losing him be like losing the work of 4 other mutants. Nah, he's too strong to lose.
Find a way for him to leave the corral. Sneak him out across the surface, maybe? Level 3 lock, which I can't pick.
You weren't wrong. The supervisor doesn't want you to leave. Looks like he enjoys your strength too much. What if you refuse to work here, or initiate an incident so that he decides not to keep you?
Beg not understand what men want.
If you want to go with the merchant who will feed you, you must refuse to work here. Make some noise, you see?
Yes, beg understand. Beg, make noise and refuse work.
Can't help but feel this
If
is
he
like
realizes
taking
that
advantage of the mentally
that's what he's about
handicapped.
to do. Better be ready to step in before something bad happens to him.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Why is he making trouble? He'll still have to work.
Beg no work more. No work more.
If he doesn't stop, he'll get beaten real bad.
Oh yeah, and you.
No, let them beat Beg. No work more.
Then he gets what he asked for.
I need to step in.
Gentlemen. I was gonna say I don't want to be the one to throw the first attack, but yeah, that's quite handy. As long as our shield actually stays up. Yeah, a couple of basic grade mutants. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on here? You lost your minds? Break it up, you fucking parasites! Going after a human? Hell you thinking?
Thank you.
You! Why the hell you back here messing up the pen? Come on, go! Get out!
Look, I'm not trying to cause problems, but I already told you. I'm really interested in getting this slave. And since the others were just about to kill him...
You weren't gonna kill him. You beat the shit out of him as a lesson. Like I'm gonna do to you if you don't get out and stay out.
Okay, bonk you on the noggin it is. Well, we now have a 75% chance. Come on,
Hey,
come
just
on.
listen a second. This mutant's obviously showing a little rebellious streak. Leave him here. That streak might spread to the others, you know? Then what do you have? Plus, he refuses to work, so what good is he to you? Give him to me, and I'll make sure he gets back on track.
Fuck.
Haha!
Fucking thing I need's a rebellion.
First
Then
time one of those has
waste is what he
succeeded.
That brawn. Fine, take him. Let him be your burden.
And we have a deal. Think you could take him to a merchant in the exchange quarter for me? Name's Fiorello.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? 'Cause I'm a fucking delivery service. Once I drop him off, though, I don't want to see you or hear another damn thing about him. He's your problem now, yeah?
Righty-ho,
Fair
Mr.
enough.
Git.
Have a good one.
Seriously, that guy's a fairly major git. Alrighty then, so I've got that done. And I want to re-up my mag shield. I feel like I should put those buffs much higher up the keyboard. It's B to sheath, isn't it? So let's face it, anything that's a passive buff I tend to leave up the top end of the keyboard. So anything that's activated, that's liable to get activated mid-battle, I can throw up quickly.
Hey there.
Officer, hello.
Yeah, okay, I was going to see if he had any information, but he doesn't. Yeah, it's my staff, isn't it? That's why I sold him. Sniper rifle and heavy steel mace. That sniper rifle's actually pretty good, but can't afford it. Or I could probably afford it if I sold some other junk, but not particularly keen on that idea. So let's head to the hangar.
Oh, this place isn't like it used to be. The Curiosities Arena gets more violent by the day. It's because of all these weirdos.
I heard they're renting out rooms to terrorists in the Vori. How can you keep up a nice establishment with that kind of business model?
Okay, come on. Terrorists? Really? If people are saying terrorists are in there, why haven't they been arrested yet? It's a huge risk.
You know how it is. They're just opponents to some people. I'm sure they convinced the owner that they're just protesters.
Let's go have a conversation with these people, shall we? Ah, really top quality looking establishment here.
Hey there.
Hey there back. What can I do you for?
Information. Nope, don't really need any of that stuff.
Officer, please help!
What can I do for you, citizen?
My fiancé just disappeared. He's not like him. I know something's happened to him.
Talk to me.
So many side quests.
His name's Derek Labor. He's just a worker like me, but he's also this amazing fighter. He was trying to get us out of this life by winning in the arena. And he was.
As I say, everybody's surname seems to be directly job related.
Bad people became really interested in him, and after his last fight, a lot of serum flies around in fights like this. And he usually wins, which makes people lose serum, and then I don't know. Please find him.
I'll do what I can.
Hey, new blood to the neighborhood. Name's Sam Rowe, bookmaker at the Curiosities, which means I not only take bets on the fights, but I set them up too. So, whatever your flavor, I'm your man. You a betting man or a fighting man? Care to dance?
More a fighter, I guess.
Yeah, you see the sort. We got two types of dance cards, see? On-demand fights for the beauty of the sport, and a tournament where the fighters instead gotta take on a number of challenges. You win them all, you take the title, and a reputation to not fuck with you.
Yeah, no thanks. However, I will talk about the missing boxer.
I'm looking for a man named Derek Labor. He fought here?
Sure, yeah, he fought a couple times. He's making a name for himself before he got himself caught in some shit. But you're asking me to speak out of
Well, I can try the
turn,
charisma play, and after that I should have enough serum to bribe the guy.
Should be worth compensation.
Another man with his hand out. How much do you want?
Let's just say I wouldn't have the same hesitation if I was having this conversation with a tournament champion. At least the
Gotcha.
winner of the first round.
I'll think about it.
Alright.
Sure. Why the hell not? Could use a little exercise.
That's what I'm talking about. Follow me to the arena, fresh meat. They're gonna love you.
I'm assuming I need to go into here. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. How do I get roped into these things? It says so that I'm actually, interested in doing these side quests. With a lot of RPGs, I just tend to bomb through the main quest. At least on my first run through. I'll probably end up doing that eventually, though. It's a case of, well, I've done I've done a lot of side quests. I think I better get back to the main ones now.
Hello there. Ready for a fight? A challenge?
First round of the championship. Give that guy props for managing to avoid my area strike. Not going to help him much, though. Granted, my magnetic shield doesn't prevent all damage, but it does reduce it significantly, while also forcing them back. Which is a good combination to have. Yes, things have been significantly easier since I got my back up, I've got to say. The point where I could probably risk putting the difficulty back up. I'm not going to, but I could probably do it. Let's take out the bloody sniper. Good lord, some of these people are unarmed. Going against people with guns and bow staffs.
That a boy! Damn impressive. Your reward for victory.
Okay, what do you know about... Yep. Okay. Second challenge of the first round. Ah, critters. Ah, no, these guys aren't tough at all. The only problem is they like to back off, so getting close to them can be a little bit of a pain. Aha! Double tap. Nice. Gobblers. These bloody things. Get clear. Get very clear. Pop a serum. I said pop a serum, damn it. That was the wrong serum. Pop a health serum. These guys become problematic when there's groups of them. That electrical arc attack just reminds me of Species 8472 from Voyager, where they sort of combine all their energies together and to use a wave to blow up a bloody planet. The health thing. Okay, getting close. Hit that one with everything we got. Let's get my damn mag shield back up. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Against random bloody critters. Purely because there's quite a few of them. They're no, dodge that way, you. Love the fact I had my finger on the W key and I was hitting the dodge button to send me in the other direction. Yeah. Second challenge of the first round. I can take these critters. These critters are really easy to beat. Alright, that's one down. Oh, let's face it, he's just getting clobbered. Annoying little pests. Mag shield. Clear. What's the bet in round 3 is probably a lot easier than this one. Okay, it's that one down. Alright. Alright, I'm quite glad that I got that extra serum made up for more potions. I know, they're not potions in this, but whatever. Use the term health potion in an RPG, everybody knows what you mean. Just the one of you scumbags now. Stick behind it. Hit it right in the flank. Have another potion. Lightning bolts, very ineffective. Typical. Okay. That went well. In fact, that's probably a good point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.